It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Allen now looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Room here to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown Seattle.
Well, you got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3-and-out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3-and-out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Pulls it in at the 13.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3-and-out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
103 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fan, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Bills, nothing.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Ball carrier. The tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Brings up 3rd down.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And complete right side to Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Buffalo Bills.
On play action, Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown.
Allen's pass intercepted.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Walker now on 1st and 10. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Walker. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 122 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run Walker, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Bills 0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after one. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as good running gets him to about the 44. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To the air. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now that'll be complete to Cook. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
World outside. Take off your eyes.